Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm Mar, and today we are going to go do some side quests. I did not take the time between episodes to figure out which of these side quests we need to do in order for Aerith to get her stuff and which ones we don't, so we're just gonna do all of them. And I'll just live with the reality that I'm gonna have to come back through here later. You know, we'll just all live with that. I might not stream that, to be honest. Like, that doesn't sound like very fun content. I'm not sure I want to do it soon, so I think what I'll actually record is just me. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Is just me finishing what I'm working on now, if that makes sense. So I'll just finish, how to put this? I'll just finish with all of, finishing hard mode. Definitely I'll record that. And any extra bosses, I'll definitely record those. But things like going back to make sure that I make it through the biking minigame with above a certain percentage of HP, I'm not gonna bother recording that. It's not very important, you know? So I'm not gonna record it. And yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So a lot of that stuff, like me repeating chapter 3 again to get Tifa's dresses, I'm not gonna record that either. Stuff like that, I'm just not going to be recording it, I don't think, just because it would take doing it the style that I do. What I might do is, if I feel like editing, I'll record all of that and then you know, do some editing with it.
This one's for you.
Let's see, let's just Rave Doshman that one. Yeah, sounds like a fun time.
You can do it.
Take it over.
Just triple slash. At least, I was gonna say at least 2 of these things aren't invulnerable to that, but it turned out that all 3 of them were vulnerable to it. So you know, easy day, easy game, easy life. Anyway, while this guy is busy being immune to stuff, I'm going to well, I was going to triple slash him, and then he was rude. But oh well. Okay, you can stop now.
Keep it together.
I'll show you what I can do.
I'll just use her to hit the one that's being rudely immune to her attacks. Yeah, that's what he gets for being immune to her attacks. He gets death. Wait, I'm starting to understand why he was doing it. No. He just switched. Cloud. I guess you could say Cloud's living on a prayer. I'm just gonna point out that's not the worst pun I've ever made. I don't even think it's the worst one I've made on this channel. But I approve of that pun. I regret nothing about making it. I totally meant to dodge that fire. I was juking it. Triple slash. And what all abilities does she have? I assume that's magical, but you never know. You never know what some crazy dev might have decided, you know? That's what you have to realize about games that are made by multiple people, is there's always the chance that some dev somewhere made a really weird decision. Come on. I'm disappointed that didn't get, I'm disappointed that none of my hitting this with physical attacks has caused it to decide to, you know,
We're safe.
guard against them. But joke's on it, it died for that decision. Anyway, back to looking around for more of those things. Let's see. The other one is the other way. Well, okay.
Try to stay behind.
That way I can cover your back.
I do like how a lot of the, you know, independently strong lines that they added to Aerith in this. Plus, like, honestly, she deserves to have those kinds of lines. She is the strongest party member here. I'm only using Cloud out of respect for the sword that he carries.
Now that's just me.
And it only earns my respect because of Zack. Overall, this might sound a little blasphemous, but I don't actually like Cloud that much as a main character. Like, he's not a bad one. Like, there's definitely worse. Do not get me wrong.
I'm coming.
He is by no means a bad main character. It's just there are other main characters I've liked better.
Cut. Cut. It's your turn.
Anyway, there we go. Yeah, that's right. Get stuck in the corner with Cloud. Yeah, regretting not being resistant to physical attacks right now, aren't you? Huh? Huh? I do like how its AI just kind of got stuck on Cloud in the corner.
So it's my turn?
Anyway, that was kind of funny.
Ready?
Oh, okay then.
Let's do this. Get ready.
Come on, get stuck on Cloud again, please. Makes this so much easier. That's not the direction I want to be attacking. Easy. Easy. Okay, maybe not easy. You know what? Oh, well, okay then. Even if I guard this one, it doesn't even matter. And it missed. I was standing still and it missed. That's just sad. Ugh, these things are so annoying to fight without Barret. Because with Barret you have ranged physical attacks. Anyway, yeah, we can return to the scared man. And there's another book for Aerith. So, you know, that's nice. Yeah, so what I was saying about I might, if I feel like doing some editing, do a smash cut of the things that are different. When replaying those sections of the game, but I also might not. I don't know.
I heard.
I'm not sure anyone cares, you know what I mean? Because like if you just want to see the different dresses they have, you can look that up.
Almost feels. What am I?
Now hold on.
Anyway, if you're ever in the mood.
Sure. Actually, while there's this old guy who hangs out in front of the weapons shop. I think he might need your help.
Yeah.
Mind talking to him?
Anyway.
Oh, I have a prop, but I can't. Could you do me a favor?
It'll cost you.
That's fine. That's now that those creatures have.
Didn't we buy a graveyard key off Moggy?
Anyway, there we go. You know, I should have not gotten the graveyard key so that way I could actually hear the alternative text there. Yeah, the graveyard's over that way. Okay, I remember where it is now. Anyway, off we go to the graveyard. Part of the reason I am thinking about doing that all later is because I want to get to other things on my channel. You know, like that's what I want to get. You know, more games played, and that would be like adding almost a week to this series of content that's honestly not that interesting. And I'd rather be generating some new content, you know? Be playing something new I can make bad jokes about. Speaking of, what I'll probably play next is Mario 64. Super Mario 64, that is. Just because, you know, it's been a while since I played it. I want to stream me playing it because I've got a funny joke lined up for it.
I'm coming.
Okay, well, you go ahead and take a nap, Cloud. Aerith's got this. She's fine.
Go on.
Okay, you know what? What are they weak to? Ice? I just realized I've made a mistake in their equipment of elements. Like, they both only have fire. I feel like perhaps this was a mistake on my part.
You're still doing okay, right?
Okay, yeah, that hurt. Hashtag rude dudes. Hey, Aerith, maybe just throw out another Cura, yeah?
No need to panic.
And you know what? I'll just help. I'll just control Aerith for a little bit. Ooh, Aerith does have something that's ice. This.
Go on.
Come on. Come at her. It'll be funny.
This one's for you.
I dare you. Hey, Cloud, maybe use the power of prayer.
Go on.
Anyway, let's see. I want to Ray of Judgment this
Gotta
thing.
go for it now.
Bring it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that that doesn't, it's a lot more like Infinity's End. It requires the enemy be standing still. It's not like Barrett's that can, switch what it's attacking.
Keep it up. Can you take over for a bit?
Well, okay then.
Sure. However.
I clearly had knowledge that they were about to do something that would cause someone to sleep. So, you know, I made sure that that they would target the less important person. Anyway, yeah, just wreck that thing's health bar.
Come on.
Get him.
Yeah, that's right, resisted. Aerith should probably throw out a heal. It's probably a good plan. Because of how long Curaga takes to cast in this, you pretty much never want to have to be casting Curaga to get a solid heal. Like, you just don't want that to have to be what happens. Anyway, we're just gonna use Sorcerer's Storm,
My distance if I were you.
and there we go. Got a nice little storm of sorcerousness. No, thank you. I mean, it actually hit her, but she resisted all the status effects in it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right? What's actually being hit instead of dodging an attack, right?
Every little bit helps.
All the same. If you're good at video games, anyway. Does anything happen if I hold squares here? Nope, it just kind of goes through her normal combo. Switching is not what I meant to do there, but it'll work, I guess. Don't have enough time for Infinity's End, so that'll have to do. Gosh darn it, Cloud.
You can do it.
Anyway, Cloud,
Shield them from harm.
Aerith, just become immune to physical attacks for a while. Sound like a plan? Because it sounds like a plan to me.
Back to good now. Get him.
Dylan's still alive? No, it died. Okay, cool. Come here. Like, I know Aerith really shouldn't be standing right next to the enemy like that, but it's the only ice element attack I have, you know? Anyway, so there's that done.
This must be it.
So let's go visit that grave, shall we? That's skippable? Nope. Okay.
Hey,
No thanks.
The camera changed, so I thought it might be, you know? Often when the camera changes, what I'm looking at is now skippable, but in this case, it was not. But hey, that'll happen.
I'm really grateful for what you did.
Anyway, there we go. That's another thing out of the way.
I owe him a lot. I know it's not much.
we paid our respect.
I was beginning with my bad back, but I was prepared to die trying. Still,
Don't say that.
This is the graveyard.
but
Why don't you just give it back?
Okay.
5,000?
it's always, I won't ask you for anything. It's downright depressing. What is the world coming to these days?
Uh-huh.
It feels good to help.
Eh,
You having fun yet?
heaps.
Then you can't be afraid.
I'll leave that to you.
All right,
Wasn't planning to.
that's good. Cause I command a very good salary.
Really, Aerith? What salary do you command, actually, though? Like, I need to know how deep in the hole I need to plan to be if I want to continue getting your advice, you know? Because I don't think Cloud would survive without it, so I need to know how much gil I should be saving. Yeah, and we get the other one now to Moogle this time.
With the flowers. Lovely, don't you think?
Great job.
Isn't it? Oh, I nearly forgot. I saw some Shinra. He was dressed all in black. A little scary.
Anyway, yeah, that's the main quest calling me, but you know, I've got stuff to do.
Oh, former soldier
Yeah, the kids are still off.
patrols?
Yes,
right.
yes.
I don't
All the
suppose-
kids are missing. Gotta find them.
Like,
They all wear homemade swords on their backs. So
I don't remember where they all are, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. You know, since they're labeled and all.
wow! I heard that. Is that true?
Who knows?
I forgot about Miss Folia's lesson. I gotta head back to the house. You could see the sky?
Let's see. Nothing in here. Just gonna ignore that chest. Because no matter what's in it, it literally can't help me. Anyway, hey kid.
Oh, hey there. There's a lot more. Well, you've been. Oh, Miss Folia's lessons. I gotta get back to the house.
Anyway, there we go. There's two of them down.
Did you know? This place is haunted. We all need to be careful.
Okay, let's see. It's 5. One of them up on the roofs. I can't remember if there actually was one or if I just looked up there for a while. I know one of them is over here somewhere, yeah. And there's one outside of town. So I remember that being the last one I found.
You've been busy. It's a normal day for me. Oh no! Did you see Miss? Oh, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
At least the kid regrets being late, you know? Like no one here was playing hooky because they felt like it.
Hello, Cloud. Sir, I think you soldier guys are awesome. I want to be strong and tough. You sound very determined. These are dangerous. I guess that means. And I think that.
Speaking of teacher.
Oh man, I completely forgot. I have to get back right now.
This sure is a forgetful bunch of kids, you know? Anyway, so I gotta find one more child. Oh, also, let me do this while I remember. Whatever. There we go. Like, it took a while for that to load. Anyway. Yes, thank you for your new materia. I'm not gonna buy it from him yet, but I figured I'd get the scene out of the way. Maybe I should just, like, buy all of his stock. Might not actually be a bad idea. Just have everything that he can get out there. Shouldn't be surprised one of them was at the weapon shop.
You want to open up? Yeah, so the teachers don't like. Anyway,
Anyway.
I gotta go study.
There we go. There's all the children found once again.
That's everyone.
Much faster this time because I remembered where the only one that's hard to find was. Anyway, why does talking to him take so long? Is loading in his shop really that hard? Oh, he only sells 1 MP absorption materia. Shame.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle.
Okay, well. Oh hey, Earth got up to level 6 on weapons. That's good. Okay, ATB boost materia is maxed. Oh, MP absorption materia comes maxed. Oh, that's a connected materia. Huh. Is that... Okay, when unleashing attack of the linked materia's type. Okay. I'll have to do some thinking between episodes on how I can abuse that. 'Cause I feel like I can. I feel like I can use that in elemental materia and take up some extra materia slots and do something real wonky. Okay, let's see. Not really... I'm surprised that there isn't like a strength up materia or anything, you know? Yeah, I wonder if this if steadfast block applies to Cloud's counter stance. Because if it does, then that makes it a lot better for Cloud than I was thinking. But if it doesn't, that makes it a lot worse for Cloud than I was thinking.
The children finally came. Okay, everyone.
We gotta do
The Toad King?
a weird. He wears a crown.
Yeah, I've got to go chase down a king.
The watch? But if we ask him, we really don't. And if that's not enough, well, if you.
I'll do it for 3 gil.
Huh?
Yeah, Cloud's like, I am stone cold, not good guy, but if you give me 3 gil, I'll take down a dangerous monster for you. Yeah, sure, Cloud. Sure. We believe you. You do not care. You only care for yourself. Sure. Anyway, feels like there were more side quests than this, but I guess this is it. And it looks like in order to... I think in order to do, get all the things, because I'm sure the Toad King is one of them, that would mean that you would have to do every quest. Also, let me just, before I go fight this thing, let me look at enemy intel and find the... Huh. That tells me which ones I haven't assessed. Cool. Anyway, so let me find the... let's see. Should have a... Let's see. Probably this guy, because it's Toad King. And yeah, it's weak against ice. So let me actually have ice as my elemental materia. Instead of just, you know, I'm not gonna actually cast Blizzard, so it can be one of the ones that's not leveled. Wouldn't be bad to have a 3rd ice material leveled up in case I ever, you know, want to actually use it.
I'm pretty good at protecting myself, you know.
Anyway, I'm just gonna... Yeah, these things go down pretty easy now that I have ice on my sword.
Kinda in a rush, so get him.
Easy.
Enough.
Easy.
Glad that's over.
Easy game, easy life. And so an interesting thing I saw is some people were like, you know, I've seen a few people online asking where was best to be like farming AP and stuff, and I'm like, there's so much content in this game and not enough materia to level Why would you ever need to farm AP? Is there like an end game material you get from one of the extra bosses that's just needs a bunch of AP? Because like so far I'm getting more than enough AP and definitely more than enough XP just playing the game. Like just replaying the game on hard mode gets you so much of both.
No turning back.
Aerith, can you get an action at some point? It could be great if you could.
Here we go.
Thanks for getting an action, Aerith. I appreciate it.
Not looking good. No holding back.
You know what, stupid king? You want to get hit? You want to get hit? I'll hit you.
Get ready. Don't close your.
That's it.
Oh, well, I guess Cloud decided to take a nap, so guess we'll switch over to Aerith.
Keep it up. Why don't you lead the way?
Did you like the quick mental math I was doing there to see if that thing would turn enough to hit me? Like, just like watching it, like, can it make that turn?
Here we go. It's over.
Eat that. Anyway, so one of those things is down, which means there's now less stopping me from getting rid of the other one. There we go. Now it's just this thing left. Easy. Yeah, having elemental materia on definitely makes life easier. Anyway, focus thrust. And I mean, well, it is standing still, and Aerith's got one of those standing still moves too. Although, man, its stagger did not last as long as I was hoping. It doesn't really matter because, you know, it's still about to die as soon as Cloud catches up with it, but still.
Let's go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, return to the Leaf House. That way I don't have to walk back. Since these days I'm not really looking to level or anything. But yeah, like, I don't understand people who want to, like, power level in this game. Like, there's enough material here.
Yep.
Awesome.
And none of it really requires that you be, like, all that high level.
Smelly friends. Thank you so much. Here.
Okay, kids. Playtime's up. One that
Yes.
I appreciate.
Wow, Miss Foley.
Oh, if they're always on the move. I try to make sure.
Anyway, yeah.
But I want the children to know that even if we're not actually real, if I can do that for them.
I know you are.
Is
My
this when she
predecessor
name
taught me,
drops,
not that I'm
Biggs?
anything close to
Yeah.
what he was. Biggs. Oh no.
Do you have somewhere you need to?
More like a dream. Thank you again for your.
I wonder what kind.
No idea.
Yeah, and then we later find her
From the king. In return,
as a
I
dancer.
let everyone know if you want to know more, then come to the hideout.
Anyway, yeah, then we get the mini game, but we already did that. Oh wait, is that a side quest? Well, I can't be sure that it won't lead to something, to a prize that I want, so after all, maybe they made that harder for hard mode too. Oh gosh, if they made all the mini games harder and attached things to them, I'm not strong enough to do that. I can't do the squat and the pull-up mini games again. I just can't. I'm not strong enough for that.
Now that
This one though.
It's all thanks to you. Oh yeah, I forgot. And I heard he was looking for some help.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh hey, Cloud. The rules are easy. We usually.
Anyway, yeah, I think I have to participate at least once in order to.
All right. No holding back.
Okay, let's go up this way.
Get ready.
Anyway, there's some bravers.
Let's do this.
Anyway, that should be good enough. Easy points. Right? Can't run. Cloud can't run with his sword out. He's too weak for that. Too frail. After all, who does he think he is? Zack? No. He can only lightly jog with his sword out because he's not good enough.
Brace yourself.
I didn't mean to only focus on one of these, but it just kind of happened, so. Only getting one of them, I guess.
Let's do this.
I think part of the reason I don't like Cloud as much as a main character is because I really, really like Zack as a main character. And so I'm like, sure, Cloud's, you know, alright, but we could have had Zack. And I like that better.
Here we go.
But then again, Zack's also just my favorite character of, I think, pretty much any Final Fantasy game.
No holding back.
Like, overall, like there's a lot of Final Fantasy characters I like, but I think Zack is my favorite of all.
Let's do this.
Easy.
All right.
Did that even count as hitting this box? It did. Otherwise it wouldn't have broken there. Yeah, that's right. Got some more points right before it ended. Got over 40,000, which is way more than I probably needed to get, but hey.
Wow, Cloud! See? Pretty fun, right? Play with us again, okay?
Anyway, there we go. Verified hero completed.
He doesn't see me.
Anyway, back this way. If you're wondering why I bothered doing that, it's because I didn't get the Aerith scene my first time through, and I want to see it since I have to play through anyway. But in order to do that, you have to do all of the side, because I did all the side quests in Tifa's section, I have to do all the side quests in Aerith's section or it will default to Tifa. Yeah. And then when they fall into the sewer, I have to check on Aerith before Tifa. Anyway, yeah. CD reporter.
Wouldn't happen to be
Can I skip this? I can't.
certain merc
I can't hit
that's
circle to
become
skip it,
the
and I
talk of the
can't
town.
hit pause to skip it, and that's the worst kind of dialogue.
On the we strive to we seek a better future. Now then, my friend, are you familiar with the she delivers?
Everyone
Also,
knows
it's
Yes.
been long enough, so
Nevertheless,
once he's
I
done
did
talking,
find
that'll
out
be
about
the
which brings
episode.
me to you.
So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.